because they all like, oh, do away with Medicare, do away with Medicaid. These people are lazy. No, everybody's not lazy. Some people have issues and actually cannot go to work. Do they need to be homeless for that? Is that what y'all saying? Okay, y'all, I want to talk to y'all about the funky ass healthcare system and how it is all a freaking scam, okay? And I say it's a scam because you go to the doctor for them to fix one thing, right? They give you medication to fix that one thing, but that medication got all these side effects that messes up something else. So now you got to keep going back to the doctor and keep giving them money. And the money that you give them comes from your insurance. And insurance itself is a scam. I don't care if it's health insurance, car insurance, homeowners insurance, whatever it is, because I pay you every month for the what if. And when the what if happens, I got to pay you a deductible. What about my monthly payments? What is that going to? Where's that money at? Why you can't use that towards the deductible? I don't understand it. It's all a scam. And let's not get into the medication of it all. Okay. All right. I don't know if doctors are like just clueless to what goes on in other people's lives, but there's people out here that's really hurting and really like need help, and they be playing and dragging it out. Okay. I have a few friends going through a few health issues. I had health issues myself. I still do, but I just need y'all to know the process and how it affects people, because y'all don't seem to know. When the average person goes to the doctor, they have to take off work, and when they have to take off work, they lose money, right? And then something is wrong with the person, and then the doctor put them out of work, and when the doctor put them out of work, you can't work, right? You can't work, you can't make no money. But if you don't make no money, you don't eat. But then when we come to y'all and say, hey, can you fill out my FMLA paperwork? Can you fill out my disability paperwork? Can you fill out whatever paperwork I need in order for me to get some sort of income and assistance while you have me out of work? Y'all want to charge us for it. Why? How do you feel? How the fuck you think somebody got money if you put us out of work? I don't understand. Then to the healthcare workers, when people call y'all healthcare insurance workers, when people call y'all and they need help and they have questions, I understand you don't like your job. Go get another one. Stop being rude to people, because when they call and they need help, they are asking for help. And yes, I've been on the other side of the phones. I've worked in call centers majority of my life. So I understand how it is to have a rude person on the phone with you. But you also have to understand, like, these people just need help and they going through a shit ton. I have a friend, right? And I can talk about it now because she talked about it. I'm going to tag her at the bottom. I have a friend who went through a long, hard process of finally being diagnosed with ALS, right? And they gave her, I want to say, 3 to 4 years to live. I'm not going to get emotional. Now, throughout this process, she was put out of work. But she's still trying to get disability, just going back and forth with the doctor. But I want to talk about how doctors treat Black people. They treat us as if we don't know what's going on with our bodies. Okay. She went to the doctor for migraines, right? And then she, it was a whole situation. Then she realized she started losing, feeling in her hands and her legs and stuff like that. And the doctor just kept trying to throw medicine at her, Then finally she ended up being hospitalized, if I'm not mistaken. And then another doctor got involved, and then a bunch of other doctors and specialists and all this other stuff got involved. By this time, she'd been out of work for so long. How y'all to keep expecting her to pay these co-pays and pay these doctor bills? Because when you don't work, you can't get insurance unless you get on Medicare and Medicaid. But if you have no diagnosis, like, they're not going to give you the emergency one if you don't qualify. Like, y'all got to understand how, like, the shit just stresses me out. She just recently got her diagnosis, yet she still have not got her disability, even though she's been going through this for over a year. How do y'all expect her to keep paying bills with everything going up and she don't have no income? And it's a few people out there like that. And I need the world to understand. I got another friend who has MS, and he's having a hard time getting his medication. How is he supposed to pay for medication when he can't work due to his condition? Somebody please explain that to me. And don't get to telling me all these programs and discount codes, because if you have a $1,000 medication with the 50% coupon, that's still $500 you got to pay. Hell, when I first started having my migraines, they put me out on FMLA. I didn't have no PTO or none of that. So my husband just had to hold down the fort. Thank God for him, because I don't know what we would have. And then I end up losing my job for being sick. Like, I don't understand that. Anywho, y'all, make sure y'all run this video up. My friend, the one who was diagnosed with ALS, the one thing that she wants on her list is to meet me. That is on her bucket list before she goes. She wants to meet me in person, and I really would love to meet her too. She wants to meet me within the next 6 months to a year before she loses all of her motor function, so she can have a good time with me. So run this up. So the money from this video is going to go to me getting to her. I need to be able to pay for hotel. I need to be able to pay for my travel. I need to be able to pay for whatever we're going to do once I get there. I want to treat her while I'm there. I don't want her to have to pay for anything. So if y'all can help me, also I'm going to tag her at the bottom. If y'all want to help her, reach out to her to see how y'all can help her. All right, y'all, I got to go back to work. My break over. See y'all later.